Welcome to the Whiskey Vault. I'm Daniel Whittington, Chancellor, Wizard Academy, Whiskey Marketing School. It's Hidden Drams, where we review something you probably are not going to be able to get your hands on, but I think it's worth talking about. This was a gift from Brian Rand, who's a whiskey somm. Already opened, because this was brought to us by during a gathering where we all brought it and all the somms got to try things that people had brought. And then I want to talk about it because Forward Slash is one of the cool small baby blending operations that are have creeped up in North America in the last few years. And I'm so excited by that kind of a thing. And I've talked with these guys over email. I don't know them, but they seem like cool people and I like what they're doing. I really dig the labels, are kind of cool. Artwork by Leviathan Artworks, and they're based out of Florida, and I called to check on them after the hurricane. They said they're doing okay, so that's good. Artfully blended in 2024. I don't have any info about this because I forgot to ask Brian what was in here, but the front says a blend of peated and non-peated malt whiskey rested in PX and Oloroso sherry casks. And that sounds like everything I love in a whiskey. And so I had to bring this up. I have no idea what it tastes like because I didn't try it before I shot this video. Huh. Okay, I smell the peated whiskey for sure. I'm trying to explain, how do I give words to what just happened? It just did, I'm smelling it, and it just did this like shape shift. Bam, 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 where it switched gears from like kind of sweet. Oh, wait, hey, oh, no, hey, smoky. Instead of this like full thing sort of went across my vision. Okay. It's settling in on smoky. The peated whiskeys, whatever they are really pushed forward. I wonder where the whiskey's coming from. They named this Patience because they blended it and then put it into sherry casks for 18 months. And that took patience. Yeah, I agree. I'm not finding a super rich sherry nose, but then again, like some of the Ardbegs and Lafroigs that are sherry cask still come across as smoky, and then you drink them and then you find the sherry. So we're gonna try that. Oh, yeah, that's exactly where it is. Ooh, oh, that's Baird's. I wonder. It may not be, but it tastes like Baird's malt, peated malt. It starts smoky, and then it turns into this kernel of dense fruit sweetness, and then it ends ashy. I'm gonna try that again. There you go. It's a little more forward. If you let it move around a bit, it is 52.3. And that means I can add some water. Maybe the nose will settle down a little and let me get an actual handle on it. I'm going to look here, and then there's a QR code on the back of this, and I'm going to scan it to figure out more. Actually, I'm going to do that first, because it says it on the bottle. For more about this blend, scan the QR code, and that's why people put that on there. So let's take them up on it. And then if the domain is short enough, I'll retype it in. drink/.com products. Oh. It didn't take me to this bottle. It took me to a generic product page. So. That was useless. I'm not even going to show you that. So we're going to fast forward everything that just happened. And if you are now seeing this, it's because you missed me rambling for a couple of minutes while I attempted to find out information about this bottle and found absolutely nothing. Not on Google, not on their website. I guess I could email them and be like, what the hell is the story on this? I'd call Brian, but I didn't think I would need to. I thought it would be on the website. And now we're shooting, so I don't have any more info. So if you want to know more info about this, I guess go to their, email them, ask. Maybe you'll get the same information I did. Or maybe you'll get actual information from them. Let's see if the water did anything. Oh yeah. It softened that sort of ashy, smoky note, brought the fruit notes forward. It's really dense in the nose. It feels like it just sort of kind of is flattened into this kernel of like one dense, focused thing. And I'm trying to get the water to crack in and get it open, but it's staying this really tight, dense nose. Just all the water did was make it a little more fruity, or like dark stewed fruit sherry forward. Palate is way better. With a little water, the palate sort of softened. The smoke is a nice layer and an added depth instead of a dominant front end and back end combo. I'm gonna add a little more water. I'm gonna go real quick. I'm gonna go back and see if they've got more details on their other blends. So on their other blends that they do have listed on the website, do they like wraps? Oh, Vanguard. Let's look at Vanguard. Oh, come on. Yes. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. They gave everything. Percentage of the blend, which distilleries it was utilizing. Wow, that is a lot of information. That is like compass box level, full disclosure. Thornhurst rye, same thing on the rye. Oh, now I'm really wish I'd known to email them beforehand, because if they're disclosing that much information on these bourbon and rye blends, I would be willing to bet money that you're gonna get a crazy amount of info on what's actually in this whiskey. If I find out after the fact, or anyone watching this can tell me what the full breakdown of distillery and the blend is and the percentages, I will put it in the description of this video or pin it as a comment. Because I would really love to know the answer to that question. And kudos to them for being super descriptive of the other spirits. Maybe this one is out too soon. There's a chance that Brian Rand, our Somm who brought it to us, got like, this is an early release. They haven't had a chance to do all the website updates and things like that, and which is very kind of them. The nose got a little more ashy with the next round of water. The fruits dropped back down into hiding again. And the palate got boring. Really simple. Ashy sugar. Ashy plum, maybe? That first dash of water was freaking perfect. It nailed it. I took it too far the next time. My first dash of water probably took out into about 50. And I gotta tell you, when I was blending, it was shocking how often the best flavor profile came out at 100 proof, no matter what I was making. It's a really great magic spot with enough ethanol to hold all the flavors and soft enough that you can taste them without fighting with the proof. Anyway, thank you for this, Brian. And / thanks for making cool whiskey. I'm really glad you guys are here. Cheers. If you like watching videos that are 33% whiskey talk to 70% nerdy random blathering, and I'm running out of percentages. 1%, now a small percent of dad jokes and a little just like and subscribe. I don't know.